Hello, everyone, players and viewers alike. We are on week number 8 for WSSEA for the Splatoon League here. My name is Neptune, and I am joined by the lovely Spicy.
Always a pleasure getting to do this with you, Neptune. We got a great matchup here today. Ridgefield, the Splat Spuds against Napavine, Splat Spoon. So it should be a great matchup here, honestly. I'm super excited for this tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. And before we get into the games here, we do have to give a shout out to our sponsor of Zotac. You saw the ad roll at the very beginning of the stream right here. So we want to give a huge shout out to Zotac Gaming for powering today's stream. Thanks to their incredible support, we're able to bring this broadcast to you all live, helping showcase the amazing talent in Scholastic Esports. Let's show our appreciation for Zotac Gaming by giving them a shout out on social media. Make sure you join their community on Discord, and don't forget to use hashtag powered by Zotac or hashtag Zotac USA when you post there. So let's go Zotac.
Yeah, Zotac has been great. Every week we shout them out, and for good reason. Really helping out with the streaming aspect, helping to bring this all possible here. And I'm always loving that the companies and sponsors like Zotac were able to showcase just the talent that the community really has, really across all levels of the community. So yeah, we're at a high school league in Washington State, and it's always, there's so much great talent here, and we got two schools here looking to take some names, get some extra wins on the board as the season nears its end. So I'm thinking that we got a lot of stuff as we see them already swimming around having a good time.
They are swimming around ready to rock and roll. But Spicy, I do want to talk a little bit more about the league so far, because we are on week number 8 here. Yes. A lot of Splatoon action has happened so far, but I believe we're talking about this earlier in the back room here. Apparently there is a tiebreaker for 4th place. Is that right?
There's like a crazy tie right now in the standings. Last I saw, there is a 4-way tie for first place.
Between
CKHS Splatoon fighting Irish SHS Splatoon, Varsity and LS Splat 3, Purple, like cheese. All of these teams up there are neck and neck as this regular season comes to a close. But so that's honestly amazing stuff. It really shows how great the talent here is, and like Napavine and Ridgefield, 2 programs as well who already have a lot of talent on the board, so should be in for a great matchup, I would think.
Oh yeah, for sure, right? And just like we have a lot of talent here. I believe we saw Napavine last time on stream bringing some of the more wild and crazy comps here. So I'm curious to see that again, especially on Splat Zone's Mahi Mahi Resort here. This is a very beloved of classic staple map mode combination here for top level of play here, and it's translating down and trickling down here all the way to the high school level. Let's see how it's going to rock and roll, Spicy.
Yeah, and I'm super excited to see the comps immediately, seeing what we have here in Splat Zones, where paint really gets a lot of value. Ooh, look at that. Interesting options. Octobrush coming out here. And then you see also from Napavine, a lot of stuff we've been seeing from Den, rocking 2 shooters as well as that M-Parry Splat Dually.
Oh yeah, the Splat Dualies, it is a commentator's favorite, a weapon that just loves to just skirmish and fight, but it already gets taken down here by his Octobrush. And Octobrush being on this flank right here is quite deadly here. Every time it swings that brush around, it just flicks these giant AoE hitboxes, and it's able to clean up the people just like that right here, giving an early advantage here for Ridgefield, Spicy.
Yeah, Ridgefield is doing so well right now. You're seeing the Octobrush just have a great chance, just finding every single member of Napavine at this point. And you're seeing Ridgefield just take their way down through these points. Oh, look, Octobrush finds another there. Just they're doing so well with the awareness and just having this great control of the map so far, where it's getting really difficult for Napavine to get any way in. And watch now, Ridgefield just keeping, this Octobrush keeps finding so many picks, so many splats. This is unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, there's so many picks on the side of Ridgefield here. They need to get rid of the T-Tech here, and they need to be able to cap the zone here. We are ticking down to the last couple of moments here, and they need to keep this zone painted. The Octobrush does go down, the strikes are out here. They have barely enough time to cap the zone, and they do manage to flip it, Spicy.
Yeah, just barely with their backs against the wall. Napavine holds on for a little bit longer here, and they had control of the zone, at least for a little bit. Now trying to see if, with those splashdown, is able to keep the control of the zone, and that is a wipe for Napavine High, as they are doing so well here and trying to reverse the points and try and see how far into this lead they're able to go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, they're going all the way into their spawn here. This is the power of the cooler right here. You move so fast, so fluid. You're able to go into the spawn right here and take over the... But, hey, the zone's going to get flipped here. Quickly recognizing the positioning is out of place right here. But quickly and swiftly, the Octo shots trade out each other. And already, Napavine is back here in control of mid.
Yeah, and they're working their way through their penalty as well, which is really clutch for them. If they're able to get through this penalty, they're going to be able to start taking those points away. The Octo goes down here, the Dualies goes down on each side, and that's a wipe now as Richfield takes control of the game by having the zone, and they're trying to work their way out of their penalty. Now, because they got all the way down to the 2 in their first push, that's a fairly large penalty they have to navigate through, so it's all eyes right now for Richfield. How are they going to be able to control the zone? You see the strikes coming out, and once again a big numbers advantage on their side as they're trying to work their way through this penalty.
Oh yeah, for sure. They are working their way through this penalty really quickly, but the strikes are going to come out here, paint up half the zone right here, giving a little bit more extra time here. You're just going to have to regroup and find these picks here, unfortunately, but Ridgefield manages to snuff that out and get a wipeout on top of that here. It is do or die in this moment, but Spicy, it might be lights out soon.
It looks like it's gonna be lights out indeed as Richfield, and what ended up being a very back and forth game starting in the middle of it, is able to take this game, win game 1 here on Splatzone's Mahi Mahi.
Oh, wow. You know, Mahi Mahi is always, like, such an interesting map mode from a spectator's point of view. You have so many options, right? And so many weapons that can flourish right there. We saw something as short of a range as Octobrush being able to maneuver around their side of the map right there when they had the paint control and get so many picks as well. And then there was so much fluidity, right? We saw that Octo shot as well go all the way into that enemy spawn there, while Cooler just allowing a lot of aggression there. It's just... I'd love to see it.
We love to see that indeed. And something else we love to see, we want to give a quick shout out to LandFest for really helping build these healthy communities through gaming. 23 chapters across 18 states, over 150 events a year. Go to landfest.com and check out the Washington State chapters, Infernoland and Emerald City LandFest to find an event near you.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting more LAN events here, and I already am a big fan of LANs, so we're getting more thanks to LANFest. That is awesome to see, Spicy, but what's going to be even more amazing is this counter pick here, which is going to be Makomart Tower Control here, which is quite an interesting pick if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I will always have a fondness for Tower Control Makomar, because I think my first ever tournament game win was on this map mode back at the beginning of Splatoon 3. So soft spot for me here. But like you don't see Tower Mako too often anymore. It's gotten pushed back and usually in favor of like other things, but also just because Inkblot is just so common with Tower Control. But it's still definitely like one of the more viable map mode combinations. I'm interested to see how these teams play around it, especially with the weapons we've been seeing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's funny enough, I also had one of my first comp memories on Tower Control Makomart as well. So I'm curious to see if they can also make some amazing comp memories on this map mode here as well. You know, it holds a special place in my heart, holds a special place in your heart. Hopefully by the end of the season, someone here holds a special memory on this map mode here.
I want a quick shout out to the fact that Napavine has some pretty massive weapon changes on their end here. Actually, Ridgefield also now having the crack on Splat Roller. We're also looking at the 10th Umbrella on Napavine as well as the Blaster. Look at these options now, trying to see what we got here as mid has already started to become quite a firefight here, with now Napavine holding control of the tower and this Blaster doing a great job of finding these picks. And this is just a great option here for Napavine to bubble on the tower past that first checkpoint. Let's see how far they're going to be able to go as they have Vacuum online.
Oh my goodness, a lot of defense on the side of Napavine here. We had the bubble, we had the vac, but the vac does get shut down here as well. The Octobrush goes sweeping from behind, pinching along with that roller here, causing a wipeout, but get a 39 in the first minute here? That is insane, Spicy.
Yeah, all the way to the basically within the first 45 seconds, taking it to the 39. Now Ridgefield has a chance to make something happen. You see Kraken on the tower. Not much you're able to do about that if you're Napavine. But Ridgefield is trying to play some aggression here, just get something going. But instead, Napavine with the reversal, able to chain all of that into a wipe. And not only do they have a wipe and have this numbers image, but they look at those two specials online, notably the Trizuka, having a chance to fire some shots. Fires one, fires two, no shots yet, and they're not gonna be able to get anything. But look at that roller immediately coming in and getting a couple splats there. Now it's a wipe.
Oh my goodness, the defense on that second checkpoint is on point for Ridgefield here. It's just a matter of trying to get that momentum started right here. Not only do you need to defend, your own checkpoints here, you need to push and break through other checkpoints as well here. And the Octobrush consistently being on tower here is going to be a huge nuisance here. Consistently slaying out these key players here and riding this tower, but no, the Blaster is going to be the one, but gets carried out by the roller here, Spicy.
And that is insane. Now, it's important to note that Ridgefield has two melee weapons in their comp right now with the roller as well as the Octobrush, and they are playing up close and personal here, having the Kraken as well. You are not seeing Ridgefield have any fear whatsoever. They are going to take the fight to Napavine for better or for worse. Has the Kraken on the tower here just to stall for some extra points. Now going in now, trying to find some extra picks here. Gets one, and trying to see if they're going to find another. Not going to be able to do so, but has the roller in a great position to try and get something going. The bubble is popped from Napavine, and only the Octobrush up for Ridgefield here, and that looks like a great defensive hold for Napavine there.
Oh my goodness, that Blaster is putting in so much work here. Not only being able to get the members off the tower right there, but right above these ledge here. And a lot of weapons here are just putting in the work, especially this vacuum, preventing that Octobrush from being able to fling its ink out and be able to damage any one of their teammates there. It's just so well timed right now. And now it's just coming out to get past this roller. This roller has consistently been a threat here, a thorn in Napavine's side, if you will. And the defense is just impeccable, Spicy.
It really is. Now, it's so hard for either team to really make a breakthrough on offense, and that's what I think Ridgefield is really waiting for now, trying to see if they can transition this beautiful defense into offense. You have the C-Jet there, now able to get that pick, and that's good here for Ridgefield. They're going to be able to get to that first checkpoint, going to likely have a great opportunity to break it here. You see the Kraken over a position up very far up, trying to see what they're going to be able to do as they have the first checkpoint broken. They're going to see if they're going to be able to get past this even further here, already taking it down to the 49, but Napavine getting control once again here, and it's coming really close now as Ridgefield has one last gasp here with their Octobrush trying to keep the tower moving on their side, but Napavine's defense once again holds.
Oh my goodness, the defense is just absolutely insane right here. Every time I think Ridgefield has the opportunities to go, they have the special, they have the Kraken, they have the roller set up here. Oh, okay, you know what? The roller was set up and ready to get a wipe out there, Spicy.
Yeah, that roller is getting in so much damage here, just finding so many splats and picks, and this is looking really good here for Ridgefield as they're positioned up, looking a chance to get another wipe on the board here, but that bomb is going to take the effect, but they get the wipe indeed, and look at this, we're already at the 40 here, they're going to be able to take the lead as well as Ridgefield, now with less than 30 seconds to go, has a chance to get the lead, but Napavine responding once again with a wipe, and they have control now.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was just an insane lead swap right there. Being able to just barely position yourself on tower, 3 ticks away above the lead right there. You are cutting it close right now, and with 10 seconds left on the clock, you need to come up with something here. But no, the Octobrush and the roller are coming from behind, but wait, the vacuum is coming in front of the Octobrush here, hopefully trying to shut it down. The bubble is online right here. The Octobrush is trying everything in their power to be able to do it. The bubble is on tower right here. You need to get rid of that roller. You need to get rid of that. No, he got bumped off tower with the 10 shield! Oh my goodness! The 10 shield's normally known for its defense, being able to absorb a lot of shots, but if you bump into the 10 shield, you push the user off the tower, and since you're not riding tower, you can't score points, and the lead just cannot be swapped there, Spicy.
That was insane. Ridgefield steals game 2 there on tower control. Mako Mart, and like that's gotta be one of the most insane moments this entire season, where you just saw everyone fight for that tower, and of all things to happen, the Tentarella gets pushed off. And that's not something you see every day, but like, as you alluded to, it's like it can soak up damage, but if everyone just gets up right there, it just becomes a matter of just push them off the tower, and no one's on there for Napavine. Ridgefield just steals it away when Napavine really looked like they could have taken that back.
Yeah, for sure. It was looking really close, right? Especially when you saw the two specials get popped out on the tower, both the ink vac and the bubble. The bubble providing this extra defensive layer along with his vac, preventing the Octobrush from being able to damage the bubble in the first place and keep their teammates safe as well. That Octobrush going down there was, I thought, going to be the nail in the coffin there, because that Octobrush was putting in so much work, taking so many space, getting so many picks, that then after that they were taken down, they would need to look forward and get rid of that roller. But it was just not enough. The hero play to come onto tower there to challenge the weapon that is known for being a behemoth, a gigantic tank, just gets shut down immediately.
I'm at a loss for words, like, still after that game. That's only game 2 of the set. But like, as I try to find my words, I want to give another quick shout out to, this time, Seattle Built PCs. I want to give a quick shout out to them. Thank you for their continued support of WSSEA. Seattle Built PCs are the custom PCs built by and trusted by the pros. So since 2020, they've been crafting incredible rigs for world famous esports players, content creators with millions of fans, and the developers of some of our favorite games. So Seattle Built wants to work with you guys to create the perfect PC for your needs whenever you're ready. So if you're looking for a custom PC built by people who care, check out Seattle Built PCs at seattlebuilt.com.
I certainly will need to check that out. You know, it is Black Friday. It is that season to get all your holiday shopping done. You know, if you're thinking about a gift for your loved ones there, consider a Seattle built PC if you do have some PC gamers at home. But hey, we are going to get into game number 3 here. This is match point here for Ridgefield here. So we need to make sure, Napavine needs to make sure they get this game point to continue the set on here. But we're looking at these comps right here. It is going to be Rainmaker on Crableg here, I believe. So it's going to be quite a bit of a situation. Oh, wait, no, it's Clam Blitz here. My bad, Spicy.
Not a problem here. One thing I have to look at now is, unfortunately, they get split out, but Napavine switching to the Splooshomatic here on Clam Blitz with your set on... really, you're set on the line here. That's a bold move, but like Splooshin, especially I think in this format, gets a ton of value just for its ability to just like be fast, flank, get really close, uptight, and now you're just seeing a lot of value here as you see that hammer already in play, getting one, maybe getting a couple others here, as you're seeing some great stuff here from Napavine as they're getting multiple picks, and that transitions into a wipe, and they have a power clam trying to see if they can run up towards this ramp and see if they're getting a chance to score. Looks like they're actually going to go maybe position a bit high before they end up getting a chance to score though.
No, oh yeah, for sure. You know, I like this slower approach right here. You know, you don't need to rush. You just need to get the resources. You do pop cooler here. You know, you have the space in mid right now, but you're going to smartly back off. You do have the power clam, a giant target on your back right here. So you're going to let your teammates take care of the people that are going to try and rush you as well. So, you know what? I think this is a great play here, Spicy.
Yeah, and having the Kraken to kind of act as like some paint support and just really act as a shield would have been perfect there too, but you see that Ridgefield so aware of what was going to be the play from Napavine. It was able to take them out and turn all of that defense into a wipe, as once again, the defense to offense transition is so pivotal here in Clam Blitz especially. Ridgefield now has that power clam available, has a Trizuka online, positioning up top as well, firing that Trizuka over towards the basket, seeing if they're going to be able to steal anything, and the beautiful 2 against 1 opportunity is going to lead to a basket here, and that's a great offensive execution from Ridgefield.
Amazing offensive execution. Couldn't have said it better myself right there. You do get to extend here with the Octobrush a little bit. You do manage to get for a Zepcaster, but it does get shut down here. We do have the Sploosh coming out into mid here, looking for an opportunity to perhaps sneak over to that Clam basket. If there's something Sploosh is known for, it is known for being a rat at weapon, and it's able to quickly move around and shut down members just like that, Spicy.
Yeah, it's a 2 down now for Ridgefield. Oh, make that a wipe, and here they come. It looks like not only do they have a power clam available, but it looks like they might have 2 coming in. Watch as they move their way towards the basket, but oh my gosh, only the Sploosh is up. It's just the Sploosh and the Octobrush fighting up at their base. Everyone is basically down as the Octobrush wins the 1v1, and when we thought Napavine had a shot to take a commanding lead almost here, Ridgefield's defense once again just finds a way to hold it down.
Oh my goodness, the defense is just impeccable for Ridgefield, no matter what map or mode they are playing on here. They always find a way to just set up that hold or defense right there and just find ways to get these picks here. But Napavine is looking to retaliate with their own specials right here as well. We already have 2 picks down. Kraken is online. We see the Clash Blaster on the grates right here. They retaliate back, shutting down that roller as well as the end zap right here. The Clash Blaster is going to do their usual play of going to the top right here. These giant AoE hitboxes are very difficult to dodge. Oh, you can't hide behind those boxes here. The Clash will find you. Getting another 2 members and finally going down to the bomb, Spicy.
Yeah, at that point, that's the only thing you're able to do if you're Napavine. You have to throw that bomb. That's your only option at this point. We are approaching the 1 minute mark here, actually, here, as we are seeing what is Napavine going to be able to do. They have a few clamps on available, and you're going to see that the roller is going to have 7. Oh, almost gets 8 at this one. Pops the Kraken right into their base, trying to see if they're going to get an opportunity to get something going. As you're seeing multiple members are going to have into a big team fight now in mid, and really just around seeing who's going to be able to make a big move, because it's only a 1-score game at this point still.
Yeah, it's only a 1-point score game, meaning you only need 1 power clamp and it's a regular wait, you're able to swim really fast because of the tactical win. But oh man, the Clash Blaster was ready for that as well, and that power clamp's going to be stuck all the way up there. But wait, we have the roller sneaking around right here, trying to fight it out here, but the power clamp is expired here, but you do get a little bit of space right here. This Clash Blaster's defense is impeccable right here, constantly keeping sharp eyes on this top left area, waiting for any unfortunate soul ready to run into this. The Zuka does get popped here, but wait, an idea to go around the left side potentially, but it also gets seen here, Spicy.
Yeah, and and the Kraken is in play, but it might be a little too late at this point. That clamp is gonna look, it's gonna be gone at this point, and that is gonna be the game here as Ridgefield, in a defensive masterclass, is able to figure out a way to just keep shutting down Napavine, is gonna be able to take the game and take the set 3-0.
Wow, oh my goodness, a clean, convincing, and defensive 3-0, if I had to say so myself. Spicy.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, and that was like, that didn't even feel like a 3-0 either. Oh, those games felt so close too. Like, you look at the scores, especially like of each individual game, and like you're gonna see like single-digit margins, 1 score there. It's just like a couple things go differently, and for all we know, this could have been like an extremely long set. But congratulations to Ridgefield for pulling that off, and then really just great showing, really, from both of these teams.
Yeah, for sure. Just Ridgefield, we keep talking about Ridgefield and how their defense was impeccable, but I have to talk about Napavine's just explosive offense pushes.
Oh, yes.
Right? Oh, yes, because sometimes, right, they just come out swinging really hard because they have a roller as well on that side right there. They are just getting so many picks, so many instances where they were in control of their own spawn right there, but unfortunately, they just came out just a little bit short right there. It was just a 1 power clam difference right there at the end of the day, and they just barely were not able to do it. But Spicy, play all 5? Question mark?
It looks like it. I think we're going to a game 4, and we are seeing Mincemeat Turf War. I don't know if I've ever seen Mincemeat. I don't know the last time I've seen Mincemeat Turf War in anything, but this is. I'm at okay. Aerospray, Sploosh, and Spatulars. You know, I'm just going to let them be here. I think they have something. They know what's going on. They know Turf War better than I do. I think they are perfectly ready to show me something special here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do think the last time I saw Turf War Mincemeat was actually at WSSEA as well. So you know what, double the treat eats here. You know, moving on with Turf War. It's generally a game of get as much paint on your color and make sure you have the most control at the last 30 seconds of Spicy.
Oh, that splash down. Oh, going up top pretty much. That is insane. Now, in Turf War especially, you don't always see people go for those, like, aggressive plays, going for all those splats. But if you get the splat and it works out, it gives your team a numbers advantage. It makes it so much easier to paint there. It's one of the actually most beautiful things about Turf War, just seeing how teams approach team fighting, because it could, like, if you win a team fight, you gain so much out of it in Turf War. But Turf War especially, it's a long game, 3 minutes, where you actually are going to play all 3 minutes. It means nothing really is set until the last 30 seconds here, and everything here just feels really close so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I feel like these teams are using these first few minutes here just to like feel it out, you know, because even though this is a set right here, oh, great bomb toss right there. But I was saying earlier, just like you're trying to feel each other out, figure out like what they're trying to accomplish here, and shut it down accordingly so they don't get a chance to play their strategy that they're trying to execute here as well. But hey, we do have a hammer here, isolating that Jet Squelcher right here. Beautiful team fight by the side of Napavine here, and we're looking for more opportunities to take mid. But then again, they are going to just take the high ground here and see if they can keep it spicy.
Yeah, it's a matter of seeing, are they going to be able to keep high ground at this point? You're seeing a lot of different options now, as Napavine actually pops 2 specials at once, the splash down as well as that Booyah Bomb. And it's going to result in a 2-down situation and make that a wipe from Ridgefield, as Napavine is going to have an opportunity to get some great paint on the board here, and this is looking really good for them in the last minute, Neptune.
Oh yeah, for sure. Great last minute right here. You have the danger sign cut up here, and just it's going to be a little bit uphill battle here, just to like get all the paint in your color here. You know, you are getting these picks right here. You are out of that danger zone right now. You are looking for an opportunity to flip it around. Oh, but using the zip caster to go up onto terrain right here to get a little bit additional paint right here into the enemy spawn, no less, right here. That might be the difference maker, Spicy.
It might be, yeah, and everyone knows in these last 20 seconds or so of Turf War, this is where everything starts to matter. You see the arrow spray from Napavine has the Booyah Bomb. It's getting charged and it's getting popped. The hammer is coming out from the sploosh, and that's a 2-down situation on Ridgefield. Napavine has free reign to start painting up a lot of stuff here, and they were seeing their position pretty far into their enemy base, and the danger sign comes up, and that should likely be a win for Napavine here on Turf War.
Oh my goodness, that was just beautiful. That last 20 seconds, the play with the Booyah Bomb, pincing out that player with the hammer coming up front as well, denying any chance of life or survival, just to ensure this Aerospray can live and go into their spawn to just do what it does best, put all the paint on the floor right there and just end it out very cleanly, Spicy.
Yeah, and it's not often we get to see Turf War in a competitive setting, but that was legitimately one of the best, that was legitimately one of the best executed, Turf War plays I've seen in a long time, especially, last 20 seconds, last 30 seconds, everyone knows that's where where things really begin to matter, and to see, that pincer play between the Booyah Bomb and the hammer, that's amazing stuff there from Napavine. I'm shouldn't be surprised whatsoever. You've been seeing them have those great coordination throughout the entire set. So love to see it pay off for them, get a win there in Turf War as we go to Rainmaker for game 5.
Oh yeah, for sure. And here's the thing that concerns me about Rainmaker and Napavine. They got a sploosh. If anyone has played Rainmaker in this game and has seen a sploosh in Rainmaker, they're fast, they do a lot of damage to the Rainmaker shoot, and they have a curling bomb to quickly fall behind, as well as a hammer to quickly cause any chaos here. And we're on Rainmaker, humpback of all maps here. Oh boy, we are partying like it's Splatoon 2, Spicy.
It really is feeling like Splatoon 2 at this point, and I'm so curious to see what are the weapon comps being brought out here. Oh, hello, Blob from Ridgefield. Okay. Whoa! Holy buckets from Napavine. This is going to be a game. There's double Kraken from the side of Ridgefield, and there are 3 buckets from the side of Napavine.
Okay, you know what? I think Napavine got the memo here. They heard Slosher strong on this map, and they are not wrong. This is one of Slosher's best map. They can take advantage of this little bit of the bumpy terrain here, is what I like to call it here, and allow sloshes to happen over angles that aren't possible with other weapons here. But quickly and swiftly, Ridgefield's going to take that first checkpoint here, and Napavine needs to find a response here, Spicy.
And Napavine has a lot of defensive tools here actually with 3 different splat bombs as well as 3 opportunities for triple strikes. But you're watching Richfield have that opportunity to just take the thing all the way to the basket, and there's a great chance as Richfield taking it all the way to the 7. They are gonna get wiped out, so you're not gonna be seeing a 1-minute Rainmaker game. But Richfield's comp has decided they're not holding anything back at this point. They just wanted to end that game early. They saw opportunities for 3 different sets of triple strikes and just want to get that done before that starts to become a factor.
Oh yeah, for sure. They are playing OBJ, as I like to call it right here. Hard focus the objective. If the enemy's not going to focus on it, then we're just going to take the points and run with it here. This is exactly what they're doing here. They have the Kraken here, creating this defensive front here, allowing them to swim in cleanly, not take any damage, and just knock out immediately. They caught Napavine out of position right there, where they were trying to get the picks in mid, but by the time they got to mid, no one was there. They're already in their spawn, ready to knock out, and at that checkpoint to knock it out there, Spicy.
I think we have to shout out the special coordination that has been present from both of these teams this entire set, and like that last play was amazing. Like, you loved seeing, like, okay, Kraken is basically just gonna be a freeway to the podium if it works out perfectly, and that worked out just as well as they wanted from Ridgefield. And you've been seeing this entire set, no matter what mode, no matter what game it was, there's like something great happening with the coordination of the specials, and like that was just phenomenal play from both of these teams. I'm happy we got to see all 5 games.
Oh yeah, for sure. The play all 5 is one of my favorite things in Scholastic esports, right? Just the sportsmanship and honor of just being like, hey, that was so much fun. I think we learned a lot, right? Let's play out these last couple of games here, see what happens. Let's put on a show for our audience, right? And we were just there to enjoy the entire ride, Spicy.
Yeah, and I'm sad that the ride is going to be coming to an end for the night, because that is going to wrap up our coverage of Splatoon 3 with Sia here. But always a pleasure getting to do this with you, Neptune. Where can the great people of this community find you?
You can find me at Neptune with an underscore at the end of the 2 instead of a TU, both on Twitter and Twitch. I'm more mostly around the collegiate scene of Splatoon here, so, you know, trying to find my way around the high school scene, figure out where these people are so we can adopt them to the collegiate scene. But regardless of my nefarious plan, Spicy, where can the people find you?
You can find me on various socials at 2SpicyBM, as you see in the bottom left corner of my screen. Or you can also find me on Twitch, streaming sometimes at twitch.tv/spicy_BM. Always great game to do this, but we got some more action tomorrow. We got Overwatch 2, I'm pretty sure, here at WSSEA, and we love to see some more great action from like Scholastic esports here, especially in Washington State.
Yeah, for sure. I love seeing more Scholastic esports action right here, and we do have Overwatch 2 same time as we started here tonight as well. It's gonna be Celea versus East Valley as well, so you do not want to miss that one as well.
Never mind, we've been bamboozled. There is actually nothing tomorrow. Everyone is having a break, apparently, which makes sense. But that means the next time we got action for WSSEA is next week for Splatoon 3, the last week of the regular season. So we got more Splatoon in a week, so that's super exciting. And after that, we got playoffs coming up. So like,
baby.
The season's just heating up. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, for sure. Playoffs are definitely going to be one of the biggest moments for any league as well, so definitely keep an eye out for that here. But folks, we rambled on long enough here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll catch you with more WSSEA action in the future. See ya.